Hey Dana, how you been?
Let me knock this out. Sunday. This goes weekly chart. Go had a down week last week. Took our previous week high and settled down here. I don't I don't think gold's I'm not bearish. I don't feel gold is going lower. And I say that because of the the politics and going into this coming week. We have news plus with the Iran situation, and people take money out of when people is fear, they put money into gold. Gold's a safe haven. So I feel personally that gold isn't going down. Hey, yo, hey, what you think?
Damn, what your what y'all talking about?
Yeah, like go like even though this is a bearish kind of going lower, I don't feel gold is going lower because of the political ramifications of dropping on bonds this weekend. I feel that they're gonna push this thing up.
Let me see what the data look like.
I I don't even care how I look. I'm just looking at the political aspect of it because when
I mean, I feel you. Yeah, it look like you want to go up.
because when people are scared, where they gonna put their money
I
at?
was gonna gap up.
Yeah, you're right.
That look like a buy model that's waiting to be finished.
Because we did hit 50%. Lower, they went up higher.
Yeah, that's OTE.
Right.
Then you got an immediate shift, or the immediate gap. Retrace right back into it. Smooth highs up top, relatively. Bro, I can see it going up. Very much so. Like I said, it probably might gap up, but we'll see.
I know for sure crude oil gonna gap up crazy today.
Yeah, because they talking about the Horn of Hormuz. What the name of it? Hormuz?
Nah, ain't
They
no
talking
talking.
about shutting that thing down. Iran said they gonna shut that bitch down.
Yeah, this the first time in like over 40 years they did that. You didn't cut off 20% of the world supply.
So they say.
Fears they high, fears they low. Yeah, gold is due for a big move. I'm just looking at like if you 3 days of nothing, no volume in those candles.
How you feel?
$79. White meat. White meat. 0.5 give you what? All-time high. Yeah, I'm bullish on crude oil gold this week. And now you got a bullish gap in a 4 hour.
Just tapped into it.
Tap 2 already.
It looks like on the 15.
Ain't no this is the bearish one up here.
No, I'm talking about on the 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Since we tapped the 4 hour, what's the next step? What's the next step? Hey, they on here?
Let me see. T's on here. No,
What
ain't
up,
right. Sleep. Nah, ain't sleep.
Okay.
Hold on, Keisha. Hey, yo, Miss Keisha. She can't. Come on, Keisha. You can talk. You ain't at church.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Right.
You on the back queue. You on the back queue. You still good. They ain't gonna hear you.
Right.
Just put your finger up
Right.
and walk out.
Come on, Mike. What's next? We hit the 4 hour on Friday. What's next? $15 is up.
How you hit it?
215, 230.
So 2 to 4. I mean 2 to 6. No, what? Last game. Okay.
Man, it got to come all the way up here. See, that's why I rather that. That's why I like we make a lower low because at least the shift will be a little bit lower. Not it got to come all the way
Look
up.
like it might be a higher low. Bell swing.
Now you come all the way up here.
Bell swing in the gap.
Right. No, fail swing in a BPR.
Yeah. Yep.
But I would love to see a gap lower at open. Take out this.
No, you ain't gotta see that.
Shit, it gotta come all the way up here. Step two.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. You gotta come all the way up there for step two. So yeah, I'm bullish on gold.
Yeah, I
Let's
agree. Top down analysis looking like it's bullish.
let's see how silver looks. Uh, that's not cute.
Oh, just tap into that week.
Right. But this is all time high.
Well, that's time, man. You
Yeah.
might be time to make a new one.
Right. Like I don't even have to mark off this daily gap because it's on a weekly. Mm, mm, mm. Like if you trade even higher time frame, a daily 1 hour five, now you're looking for the 1 hour shift. What's silver on? July. That's why. Okay. SIE. Okay.
I don't think you're quite touching that low. Yeah.
Daily 1 hour 5 minute. You gotta come all the way up here. No, you gotta come right here. All right. Daily 1 hour. $10. So look at the 10th. This kind of closed at 11. So 11:05.
No.
Yep, 11 to 11.
What I do right now? Mm-mm. To the right. Right now. What's that? What's that? That is?
Macro time.
Well, there you go. What time that other one? Yeah, right now.
12:50. 12:50.
Okay. If you missed that one, you get down.
No, this ain't come back.
No, I'm talking about go back. No.
11:50.
What time is this right now?
Outside the macro.
Right up there.
Oh, 12:45. Say it, E-Man. Say
Government work.
it. He said,
It's me.
But look at this one. Say, you'd have been risking. Mm, I need at least 1 and 2. 0.5. I'd have been anything up here. Yeah. 1 and 2 is enough. I can't
Where
get
you
1 and
coming
2.
in at?
Huh?
Which county you coming in on?
You know, man. What's the rules, man?
I'm trying to see your entry. Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta put it below the swing +1.
Got to put below the swing +1.
How much is that? Like money wise.
It's $25 a contract, so that's
$25 tick.
yeah, tick. So that's 300 for 625.
1 to 2. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take that all day long. 1 to 2.
Yeah, and that's a 1 hour daily 1 hour 5 minute because it took out the previous day low. 1 hour shift, 5 minute entry. How that look from 4 hour 15 minute one? So, on still rest sometimes I see that counts on 1 minute. Let's see. 4 hour. 15 minute shift. Mm.
Ain't came back.
Mm-mm. So it's 3:15. So let's look at the 350 macro in the morning. 350 macro. Three fifty to 410. This is see, but like I teach them, like when you have all these candles, you gotta put your swing ring below here or below here. When it consolidate like that, that swing gotta be right here.
Yeah, at least down.
Yeah, because in this line when it pushed up, consolidated, this is the lowest swing low.
All right. They want to took that. They want to took that.
Nope.
Ain't in discount.
Nope. Only time we take it is if the gap is right there and it's right on top of it.
At it. Right.
But E would have took that.
Yeah, he would have taken it. Yeah.
I know my dog. E would have took that. That's 350. How the 450 macro look? Okay, it's a 450 macro. You got tapped up. You said what?
Ain't give you a chance. Look like.
Mm-mm.
Wait. Oh yeah, because that gap wasn't made during the macro.
Yep, you'd have got tapped out on this 503 candle.
We got tapped out anyway. Yep.
You had the stop loss below here +1.
Yeah, they ain't getting nothing on the right side.
Nope.
It kept going.
Always gotta remember what Ant said. It ain't gonna be the first time, man. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour. When did it tap this? Yeah. Let me see. It gave you a shift down.
Oh yeah. Look, right there. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at this. This long wait came up.
Right.
Probably got a nice entry up though. Over 1 minute.
And this one, let me see. This confirmed at 7:30. Now look at the 750 macro.
Oh yeah, you would have took that one.
750 macro.
Wait. So what time was that candle born?
This one, 7:15.
Oh, it opened at 7:15 and went up.
Yeah, and then it closed at 7:30.
Yeah, it was too late.
So now we're looking at the 750 macro.
And that goal line the line.
You said what?
Is that goal line the line?
Yeah.
Okay. Not that one.
This is hard to say if I would have trusted this after I did this, then it ran this. And I know it got to come back up to a discount. That's 50%. Higher. Short term low. Get it back up. Get 0.5. Ooh.
Yeah, I gave it to you. Way over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd have been a hell of a ride for that little bit.
Either it's but then it going out here like this, man.
Hey, close enough to government work.
Shit,
Close.
close. I'm more comfortable now taking these trades, like especially when I understand the higher time frame, like the OT that thing. Because before I'd be like, well, hey, I'm like, well, I need the right side to confirm. I don't need that shit to confirm no more.
Oh, you don't need it no
Nah,
more?
nah. Only time I needed to confirm is if there's no gaps over here. If there's no gaps over here, then I need over here.
Right. What a grown up, bro.
Nah, hey, just
Evolution, my boy.
right. Hey, just understand what you want to see exactly when you get into a trade, especially when your higher time frame tell you something and you agree with it.
All right.
Where we at? Oh, the monster.
Will be interesting.
Hey,
She gonna run all that quick.
she about to. Hey, she got your weekly gap.
See, that's your chef right there.
She got your weekly gap. They was talking about open up at fucking 80. That's up here.
And put it on CL exclamation.
See that what?
Yeah.
They was talking about 80. They talking about 80, man.
Ain't no gaps either. No gaps.
They talking about
For look to the left, where the gaps at? Oh man.
$114? $114?
Yeah. And when that was like 21 somewhere.
22?
Man.
Hey, Iran shut off 20% of the roads. Boy, I know. I wouldn't me. It's like I think I'm not even gonna look at the market tonight, man. Like try to trade it, man. Because
It's just that
remember,
the bodies hit the floor.
let the bodies hit the flow. As they say, let the bodies hit the flow, man. Because I believe it's gonna be like it was a couple months ago when Asian giving you out NQ 50, 60.1 minute candles.
Anybody that's trading on London or whatever, better be careful because tonight it's a whole
It's
bunch
fireworks.
of yeah.
Yeah, how many red voters?
Red envelopes everywhere.
Yeah, yeah,
And miles everywhere.
yeah. Crude oil bullish this week. Bullish as hell.
Yeah. Oh, squeeze that before you change it. Go back. Squeeze that. Not squeeze the other way. You run that field, you take the wick out. Or you can leave it on there. I don't know how you want to run that, but still.
We do buy your body.
Yeah.
You buy your wick. At 62.
We'll see.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they open this market up tonight. Because the thing is like it's bullish for crude oil. It's not all the way bearish for the indices at all.
No.
It's like people bend for some of those lower numbers on indices, and like it's not that bearish for the indices. It's bullish
I
as
look at
hell.
it, if we go down, I look at it as a retrace.
Right.
I'm not looking at it as, oh, we finna go all the way down. I'm looking at it as, especially from a buy model standpoint. When we get to it, I should talk about it. But it's a certain gap down there, or a volume, not a volume imbalance, a void that we've been looking at for a long time. And it just It might be this week to go down there. It might even open up down there. Shit, white bullshit. It could just go for it.
Look at natural gas. Look at that. The week before we do this, then we do all this. Did we touch the weekly? Nope, into that weekly gap yet. And I already know how he talking. That's 79 right there. That's white meat.
79, yo.
That's white meat.
79 with immediate gap.
Mhm. Let me look at Friday. Let me see this. Daily 1 hour 5. See if we gave a 1 hour shift. Yeah. Nine o'clock.
I look
5 minute entry. Inside the macro. 850 macro. I love this move right here. I love this. I love this right here. I love this move right here. Higher time frame, previous day high, 1 hour shift, 5 minute continue. Man, I love this move. Yeah. Hey yo, peace. Tell your son to hop on his Zoom. I threw him the link. He in the other room. Go ahead, walk in the other room. Tell him hop on. I love this move right here. You already on. Where Amir at? Amir ain't on here. He ain't on here. Oh yeah, YouTube. Hey, nah. Tell him hop on Zoom. 50%. Hey yo, E man, I love this move right here.
the internet act right. I see it.
You know what? It's
If I
like,
get my internet act right, I see it.
oh, hey yo,
Hey,
let me
but I
see.
can't see you.
Let's see. I think Slick Rick the ruler on. Hey yo, Slick Rick.
Yo,
Hey yo, if you short in the market, where would your entry be to short it?
bro, shut up. They ain't talking to you. That continuation pattern right there, you kept saying you love.
Yeah, but where you getting in at? Down here?
No, I'm getting in
Down
right here.
here?
Hold on.
Why that gap?
Cause you said it tapped into a higher time frame right there. It gave me a shift right there. Another shift right there. This the second confirmation right here to me.
But it don't have to come up that high. It came up 50%. It can give you double gaps. Why
Mm-hmm.
that gap?
Oh, I peep what you saying.
All right. Are you okay with taking
Mm,
that and not come back up there?
I was gonna say realistically, probably this one. I ain't see it was a double gap. I'm probably gonna take the first gap because ICT say it might hit that first one, but might not come back to the second one. And the first one inside the 50% range anyway, so I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Because sometimes people, hey, because they see it after the fact, but hey, you gotta be comfortable taking it. Like I would have chose this gap, 50% of this gap. I
I'm
probably would
trying to
have
get more. Like I've been getting better at not really so much worried about what the risk is and worried about if it's my setup, is my setup. Like the risk is gonna come with it. It's part of the game.
so then what happened to your ass during FOMC then?
I was just looking the wrong way. I was looking up. Market was going down.
But did you see your setup to look up?
Yeah, I seen my setup to go up. That's why I took it. Put
What's
too
your
much
setup?
leverage on my setup. A low fail, low shift, gap, entry off the gap.
Hey Rick, you told me your issue was TFA. What you told me, man?
You said who?
You told me
Nah,
your hey, in my DMs, you said, hold on, where you at? Hey, man, where's Slick Rick at? Let me see. Rick, okay.
yeah, I've been trying to only trade TFA, but FOMC, that ain't TFA. That's a whole nother move.
But it still goes on the according to TFA, higher time frame, 4 hours to 1 minute. So, okay, so then you try to bust their head and it bust your head.
Yeah, I think I lost like 2,000 that day.
God damn. So, how much you made back Thursday and Friday?
Man, none. I blew my PA. I blew my PA because my drawdown was only like $74. I think I had left in my PA. And then I got in the trade. What was this? It was a TFA trade too. It played all right, but it just hit my max drawdown. So,
You ain't go to micro.
You
bro,
supposed
that's the
to.
thing. I did. I had one micro on it. It still hit my drawdown.
Damn.
Oh, okay, so FOMC Wednesday. How many contracts do you have on?
Two.
And you lost 2,000?
Yeah. It was
Then you had a
like,
50-point stop loss?
let me see. I'll show you the move.
I just calculated 50 points, two contracts. That's two G's, right? Right, E?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's right.
So you had a 50-point stop loss.
Let me see. I took a picture of it. Hold on. Hold on. You want me to show my screen? Wait, hold on. Let me pull it up first.
Yeah, man. For the people in the back. Host to share your screen.
Hold on. Let me go to my charts.
50-point stop loss. Or you lost multiple trades that they got to 2,000.
Uh,
You must
I
have
don't know
been
if it was.
dabbling early.
Nah, I don't see. That's the thing. I don't think. I think I might have. I think I might have moved it down. I think I might have moved my stop loss down, trying to see what.
Oh, you try to get some room and breathe.
Yeah, and it ain't play out the way I wanted it to. So
Yeah.
I just had to charge it to the game.
I wanna see the trade you took, man.
Nah, I'm finna too.
And
Hold on.
I want you to explain this.
What day was FOMC? It
Wednesday.
was Wednesday,
You probably you
8,
was buying it up.
the 18th.
Might have been buying it up. And it went against you. And it just kept digging.
But if you bought up, it gave him at least 50 points, so he went up 2,000 and let it come back
70 if you
2,000.
bought it up.
Right.
Like got
So
50.
you went.
He wanted the whole thing. Must probably.
Man, nah. Hey, we gonna talk this out today. There you go, because that nigga being greedy, man. He
You see
being
my
greedy.
screen?
Yeah, we see it. Oh man, we see you. What's up, man?
For real?
Nah, look at
Ah.
you.
Play too much, man.
I'm in here, no shirt on. I'm chilling.
Yeah, it gave you 70, I believe.
I got in right here.
You got him where?
Right here. This gap.
Going up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't 50 points.
Yes, it is.
And stop loss down there.
Right.
It's
And
swing. Yeah.
but you went up. And once we take that short term rate, put them on your stop to break even.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I don't never move my stop. It's either gonna hit that target or it's not.
Oh, so you came in on that one. I came on the one before that.
Yeah, I
Right.
was looking to come in
Yeah,
right
Right.
see.
here,
Yeah,
but
I
I
was
was like,
already.
I was looking to come in on this gap, but I'm like, I don't know. So when it gave me this second gap up here, I'm like, okay, cool. Now we see.
See, no. We gonna talk about this. The reason that I would have been more comfortable coming in on this one over this one is this one didn't move as much. This one
Hello. Why does your sound so loud? Thank you, sir.
because we talk loud, Miss Debbie. That's why.
Oh, I ain't talking to you. Bye.
Okay, so I would have been more looking at this low, fell low, give me the gap, then go up. I don't like, and I've talked about this over a lot of times on Zoom and YouTube. I don't like it when they expand so much, then come back.
Like
This is just,
big thing, you could to that other one, that little guy
right.
right after that. See it?
See, and Rick, this is what happened. You were scared to take it here.
Most
You said
definitely.
you were scared. Yeah, you were scared. But then you said, okay, I'll just take it right here. Because I bet you, hey, yo, Rick, measure 50% of this gap right there. And from the entry to the highs, how much?
I just told you.
70?
Well, to this
You run
one.
it?
No,
To this one.
do here.
It was about 64. Okay.
Over 2,000. One and thing is that's
reject out that rejection block anyway.
man,
So you have to look at it's quite a few things you got to look at.
Mr. Ron, he was scared here, but then took it on. See, I don't like those huge expansions, Mr. Ron. Me personally,
Yeah, see, I
even
would right side that. If anything,
right,
that's what I'm saying. That this little move right, this a little gap right there.
right.
I let that come
Yeah,
back
I
and
would I
then
wouldn't
show
have
me on the
taken
other
that
side.
anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't have, I was looking
Yeah,
down.
you was bearish.
I didn't like
we was on the wrong side of that, but it was a play there to be had, but
Right.
the main play was to
yeah,
the downside.
it was a short play and it was up to
Right.
that rejection block. You had to sit through the retrace, which I didn't like that part. But
And
it
then
was a play there. But now I'm like, boy, I wouldn't have liked that.
hey, Mr. Ron, you know me. I don't want you to move all like that
Nah,
because see,
yeah.
A B C, baby, come back to me, man. Not A B C D E F G. They come back. Nah.
And then
Nope.
on the buy model, it posted retrace right there anyway. Come back from that level right there. It usually comes back down.
Then it went
Hey,
past the entry too. No.
Hey,
That's why I said it went up. It ain't
Hey,
getting no retrace. Then it came back.
Put your finger right here. Where where's 0.5?
You said put my 50. I'm gonna put my 50 from right here to right here.
Nah, right here. Because you're right there. -1.
Yeah, I would have if I was doing a short play, like a quick scalp, I would have looked at it like that. And then I would have got out right
See,
there.
I moved my stop up.
Yeah, right at
God,
that VI would have been out.
See, look, for your entry to -1, where it go? That is high probability. High probability it's gonna get there. But the thing is, you were scared to take it here. But then when it run and they come back, you don't mind.
That's how we used to trade.
You're right. That's how you trade, right?
By the time you got in there, Rick, it was too late. I mean, you should have just let it go.
But then also it went up, and they got this short-term high.
The trade worked.
Right.
It just ideally you would want to come in lower.
Oh, definitely.
But
because
that stop loss was too big, though.
Well, I think he moved it to make that put it down.
Right. Yeah.
Because his original stop loss would have been.
Yeah, I really would have put it right here, but I'm like, I gotta put it under this one.
You could have moved it to here at least. Right now.
It would have hit if you had put it there because it came back. It's a learning experience.
When it was coming down, you probably saying, I'm gonna get a little bit more room, It just kept coming.
Yeah, it was doing this. I'm like,
kept coming. Then you realize that I'm on the wrong side. Yep.
Hey, but for me personally, I don't want to. I hate to see bearish action when I get into a trade. Like if I was in that trade, once it gave me that candle right there, close. But because I'm looking to the left.
Right.
Ain't no gaps.
Yeah, you said it right here. All that down through here, no gaps. And that gap is down here.
And one thing Rick we learned is like if you bullish or bearish and the market say it's going up and it's giving you bullish gaps, that's a good thing. If it's dropping and give you bearish gap, that's a great thing. Because you want to see that.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be the first time in history, man.
Oh, no, that's all I don't need, cause I just charge it to the game.
No, what we gonna try to the game is you gotta understand that you gotta take it here. Because from here to here, if you'd have lost, you'd have knew why. See, and the thing is, you learn more about losing a trade than winning a trade. Because say you'd have got in here and it ran and stopped. Now you're like, okay, cool. I guess FOMC we going down, we're not going up. But when they gave you this again, like, okay, you start feeling yourself. Then it went up. Okay, because if you're bullish, you don't want to see this. These are gaps. You don't want to see them filled in at all. See, and like when you got to trade, you got so blindsided that when it did this, you still in the trade. Then what happened? It went out like, cool, yeah, I know what I'm doing. My auntie don't know what she doing. I know what I'm doing. And lo and behold, your auntie done faded your goddamn entry. And said, thank you.
Hey, man, both my agencies faded my ass. But luckily I had some sense.
Oh, man.
It's just, it just takes time and practice.
Where I messed up was I did see this shift right here. This right here. Well, that shift to the downside. That's 2022.
Yep.
I didn't see it. Because I was the way I was looking at it.
Because you saw that you bullish.
As an OTE to go back up.
Because you bullish, that's why. Like you tell me I'm bearish.
Right. Yeah, see, I ran.
Okay, get the BPR already hit off.
Hit the BPR. Yeah. Gave me the gap on the right side. So I was good.
This is what I'm talking about. He said, I'm outside.
I got the 50, but the problem was the real move was to the downside.
Right.
So that was an opportunity cost where I could have took it all the way down here. You know what I mean? And then, but I did recover because when it got down here, I bought it up.
Right. That was my entry right there.
Yep. So, that shit costs,
Yep.
That's what be making me mad because it's opportunity cost. Like, yeah, I did win, but I ain't win nowhere where I could have won if I'd have been on the right side.
But I'll be honest, morning session was better movement than PM.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the morning did look good.
That morning was perfect.
Yeah.
That was a good bullish play.
I was shocked that it gave us that.
Me too. I was shocked.
On FOMC date. Like, you'll get it like that.
You don't usually give it like that.
Not like that. You don't know.
Hey, yo, Rick, go back to your left. And no hindsight, when this was setting up, we was looking for because if your bias is bullish, and I want to say midnight opening is right here, you want 930 to Judas down first. You don't want it to go up. So when it Judas down first, man, that's like icing on the cake, man. You is licking up, especially if you understand your higher time frame, what it's telling you.
You said if your buy is bullish before that, you said after 930 you wanted the Judas down.
Okay,
if you didn't get no manipulation.
Right. So if you
930 gonna be the manipulation.
Actually, it can come at 8 after 8:30. That's what I
right. If your bias is bullish, so say your 4 hour is bullish. You want 930 to the first move to be the false move. So what happened at 930? we drop down. That's your Judas, and it traps people that think we going lower. But you understand that your higher time frame told you the market is going up. So when
Mhm.
it does this, that's just icing on the cake. Because I know a lot of people, and like Miss Stephanie and a lot of them, this is when they buy the option calls when it drops
Right. On
down
that fade. Right.
on that page.
That pump fade to the downside. And that's perfect. Because when they do this, you buy the one up top.
Yep. Right here.
So I'm here.
Yep.
You buy it here.
Yep. And then this one was it confirmed everything. This was right inside of the macro.
That's another one that was perfect. I'm like, wow.
This is right inside the macro. 950 macro.
So basically you got the whole right side of the buy model within an hour to finish it out.
Does that make sense, Rick?
Yeah, but I seen this playing out, but it was like I was looking for an entry down here that ran all of these lows, but it ain't never give me none, and it just ran up. I was looking at these double gaps, but I felt like price is too high for me to get in up here, so I'm like, I'm gonna just wait
But
on
no,
XYT.
no, 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 no. We don't think like that no more. Because what is the higher time frame telling you? Up, right?
Yeah,
What is this? A bullish move inside the macro. What is that telling you?
that we still going on.
Still going up.
Do you be having your 15-minute up with it?
Y'all need to.
Uh,
Once you get the
I was gonna
CID.
say, yeah, no, not really. I only use my 15
Or
to
having your
mark out my
15-minute
CID.
chart up with it?
I have to have my 15. I got to see
Because
where
the
I'm.
15 gonna show you where he's trying to go.
At least I have to have a target,
So
and
you
it's
got a
like a
split
vision.
screen or whatever,
I
or
got to see.
just have another chart with a 15
Otherwise, you're
minute up.
driving without a map.
0.5 on the Fed from here to here. That's my target. High probability.
Yeah,
Because hey, yo, Rick, drop down into the 15-minute and see the 15-minute CID on Wednesday.
I understand what you say about the 0.5, but sometimes it may not even get there, and 15-minute can deny it. So I need to know 15-minute targets. So at least I have an idea of where price could possibly go.
Shout out to my friend Anthony. It ain't gonna be the first time in history.
No, but I'm gonna get paid even if it's before 0.5.
Ain't gonna be the first
Gonna let
time.
it come back on me. Nope. I'm taking my money. I'm taking my money.
You lying to me.
we more risky our futures that we is the options. We have Mars had that option one, but it's future on
I'll be risky in options, but my futures, no. I'm taking my money.
what the 18th at right here. What 18th at Rick?
Right here, all in between this. What time you looking for?
I'm looking for the 15-minute bullet CID. Look around 9 o'clock when it dropped down.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I saw this on the 15-minute. Hold on. Let me see something. Let's hit the damn PM. That shit ain't work. I saw where this came into this gap over here. For some reason won't let me like fully draw. Okay, there you go. I saw that dip down into that gap. That's OTE.
Yep.
From this low to this high,
Mm-hmm.
came in up. And that's why I got in.
So Rick, that's the shift right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So low hanging fruit from that would have been here.
Yep. There.
That's why I said keep your 15-minute up so you can see your targets and that's 15 minutes of structure. So it's showing you. Because if you go on 1 minute, you won't see. You might not see. You might get caught in the weeds. So I try to keep both of them up.
Hey yo, Mr. Ron, question. You want I don't think you was on Friday when we talked about this. Okay, so how 4 hour, there's probably a gap down here. We hit 15-minute bullish CID. When is the coming back to going higher? When is the CID invalid? When it takes out a 15-minute target or it takes out a 4 hour target?
Mm, I would say 4 hour. Because if it's the TFA, it should take out a 4 hour target.
But this one didn't, because this is the 15-minute CID came back. It just went up here.
But see, I'd
And
have to look at my 4 hour to see how those candles were looking, and then that would help me get it. The higher time frame just gives me my direction. So if I have, say for instance, I have a bullish, then a bearish candle on the 4 hour, and then another bullish candle. So then I'm going to start looking down. I mean, up. Sorry. If it's a bullish candle, I'm going to start looking up. So I have to kind of get my bearings. If not, then I'm just going to sit on the side until the 4 hour give me a better direction of where I'm going. Otherwise, I'll just do scalps.
hey, yo, Rick, they want to know what indicator you're using for for the vertical line
That's
daily.
in New York.
What these? You talking about this?
Yeah,
I think that's my the New York Open. Yeah, the New York Open. And
gotcha.
Yeah. So I mean, so yeah, for that one, it didn't do the 4 hour target because remember we were going back and forth on the 4 hour. It
Mhm.
wasn't really giving you true direction, so you had to just take some scalps on it.
Miss Ron, me personally, when I look at TFA and I like to look at the if it ain't 0.5, it'll be a 15-minute target, 15-minute gap to the left, 15-minute highs. Because it's hard when you go off of a 4 hour level, you talking about on NQ 200,
Yeah, about
300.
200
Yeah.
points.
If it's
Yeah.
a, I'm gonna tell you from what I've seen and what I've looked at. If it's a 4 hour level, we have some strong 4 hour candles. That's the
Right.
only way I would hold it like that. But the candles that we had this past week, they were
They were
not
not
strong.
that. They
Yeah,
were
they
not
wasn't
that.
strong. So 15-minute levels would be the target for me, and sometimes even some 1 minute levels. So I wouldn't have held it that long. But you'll with TF, you go back and look at TFA with those strong 4 hour candles, you could hold it to a 4 hour level because it ain't no doubt that it's going to that level because I've been in that trade.
Yeah,
Especially when there is no gaps to the left.
Correct.
right, exactly.
But
That's why it depends on the landscape. You got to check the
right,
landscape. So it's
exactly.
kind of hard to answer that question.
Yeah, it
Right.
is.
It's case by case basis.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not a one size fit all type answer.
Right. Because I mean, 4 hours it was looking really shaky. It wasn't looking that good. It was more consolidation. That's the best way I can describe it. More
And then it
consolidation.
finally broke out on Friday.
Right.
Hey yo, Rick. Go to Friday. This is another question. Yeah, yeah. You want to know it, but I think he answered it. I just want to because I know it's preference. Okay, so Friday they gave us a TFA on this candle, but we pushed up, we consolidated, and we took out a pretty high. When it comes back to it, when does and Randy want to know when is this invalidated? Because it gave some nice 1 minute scalps.
Yeah,
I
that was
was
the points.
yeah, but I wasn't looking at this as the 15-minute CID. I was looking at a new one being formed because right here's a 4 hour bullish gap. When you looking at it, Mr. Ron, would you have keyed off of this level? Just want your opinion.
That one I would have, yeah, I would have keyed off of it for a bullish play, wait for a bullish
Yeah,
CID.
But the reason I was looking for it because if you go to your 4 hour Rick,
What time frame is that? That's 4 hour.
that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, 4 hour.
yeah, I would have looked for a bullish CID on that one.
You to look for a new one, not the one that was formed previous, correct?
Yeah, if it came lower, remember
I never did go lower. It stayed.
okay, so then I would,
That's
yeah,
why I was telling him. I said it didn't go lower, so it didn't
Yeah,
invalidate the 15 minute from the first place.
yes, exactly.
That
but
was still technically
but
go
I
back
was
to the
looking at it
15.
from it. Yeah, but yeah, go about the 15
But
because Miss Ron,
we'll mark it and then show it on the 15.
because the 15 minute we shot up at opening, consolidated, ran pretty high. For me personally, that TFA is over with because it's showing that it didn't want to come back to this 15 minute CID. Then now this dropped down to a 4 hour bullish gap. Now I'm looking forward to make me a new CID off of this push down, not keyed off of this. That's what I was looking at, Mr. Ron.
I see what you're saying, but it did key off of it actually.
Yeah, bounce. Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely about because that's a 4 hour gap.
Mhm.
So
But
now I'm
also,
looking at low or low.
it came back. Look, it did. It went all the way. It went all the way up, and then it came back to the line, right?
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes it'll take, time, but
Yeah, sometimes it can go up and then come back.
yeah, at this time here, or even at this time on the 1 minute, did it give a bullish
Oh
play?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah. I
yeah,
took
yeah,
that.
So
yeah.
that's what matters.
But would you have been keyed off of TFA for that, or would you be keyed off of 4 hour 1 minute?
At that point, I I think I did take a play off that too.
I know he did because that's a perfect 4 hour
Yeah,
4 hour
I think I did
one
get
minute
that.
projection.
I
Yeah.
think I got it. Um,
I ain't even hold it all the way. I just
To
got my
midnight
damn
open.
50 full
Right.
clip. That was 50 full clip.
See, and then Miss Ron, I was thinking about when we took out previous high that was a goal of that CID. So for me, that's why I say it was over
that
for
would have
me.
been enough. Yeah, that I would have been done after that.
That's why I said like when it came back, I wouldn't have been keen off of that 15 minute CID because that 15 minute CID sent price up and never came back.
Right, right. Once it
Uh,
hit
uh,
pretty high, then I would have
Right.
erased.
I wouldn't have wanted it.
Yeah,
Right. So we wouldn't have wanted it because it ran so far.
right,
But by structurally wise, it was still viable, in my opinion. The only thing that invalidates it is if it would have ran that low on the 15, it made a new low.
I mean these are valid questions because I mean it was still technically it was still valid, but once it hit previous day high, then I did erase my CID. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to
Right.
use. I'm gonna look for me a macro trade, and
And that was there it was, 11
that's what
o'clock.
I did. But it did come back though.
right.
But
Hey yo,
look, I would think of it like this because actually 4 hours is in a consolidation range. Actually, I'm looking
Right.
at
It didn't hit the 4 hour target.
yeah, I'm looking at the because it made a failed low. If you look at it at the range on the 4 hour, so my range on the 4 hour is from the 2 o'clock candle on June 3rd to the June 11th candle at 6 a.m. That's my range. And it hasn't come out of that consolidation range yet. So it's still
hey,
range.
Ranger. Hey yo, Slick Rick. Let's since you got your screen up, let's go to we did it. Let's go to YM. We're gonna map it out on your chart.
This is where I got stopped out at right here. The trade I was telling you that hit my drawdown on this candle.
Huh?
What you mean, huh?
Why you shorting it?
Because I knew it was going back down after it did this.
What did the higher time frame say? Up or down?
See, that's the thing. That's why I had two levels blocked out because I didn't know which side it was gonna play. That's why I had this
No,
bullish
no, no,
CID
no.
and this
Hey,
15-minute CID marked out.
hey, let's look right. What did the 4 hour hit? Did the 4 hour hit higher time frame? Bullish liquidity?
Yeah, it ran PDH. Unless
No,
this
no,
old.
no. Did the 4 hour hit bullish liquidity?
Oh, you talking about this gap? Yeah.
Okay, so why were you looking down?
Because like I said, we ran PDH.
Okay. We ran previous day high right into what, a 4 hour bullish gap. So why were you looking down? What is the TFA steps? What's the step one?
High time frame bias.
Okay, what did the higher time frame tell you? Up or down?
I mean, it was telling me down, like I said, because we ran
No, no, no,
PDH.
no,
But
no, 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 no. Okay, so we hit previous day high. Okay, cool. But what did it go into? A bullish gap. So why were you still looking down? See, these is the question you ask yourself when you trade. Why? Okay, we took our previous day high, correct. But what happened? Price gave you this bullish gap.
Mhm.
So you bearish until you get to this bullish gap, correct? Then you looking up, correct?
Right.
So why were you looking down? Because it gave you this huge kind of like, okay, yeah, we going low. See, that's the problem. Now go to your 1 minute. Quit drawing. If your bias was correct, it would have gave you a move in your direction. Your bias was not correct. You didn't follow step one. So since you didn't follow step one, step two, and step three did not fall into fruition. Even if you would have did steps one and steps three, you'd have been looking up and not down. Does that make sense, Rick?
Yeah.
Mr. Ron, does that make sense to you?
Definitely.
You see how we took our pre-day high, correct?
Right.
Now, okay, what happened after the fact? Did it give you a 15-minute bear CID?
The thing I think the problem that he had, he wasn't looking at his higher time frame to get on board on side with it. So he just
Be-
looked at his day high, but the higher time frame gave you another direction.
because no hindsight, if you go back and look at that Zoom we did on Friday, if you go to the 15-minute, and this is one reason I was not looking down because okay, Rick, go to the 15-minute. So we had our 15
Glad, I'm
minute
glad he's open to listening to you, so that's good. I'm liking this.
So we had our 15-minute CID, which was confirmed right here. But guess what? It pushed right into this 4 hour bullish gap. And I've said it. You can rewind it. Even though it gave you a 15-minute bear CID on this kind of right here confirmation, the 4 hour bullish gap is right here. And the risk to reward is not worth it in my opinion. I'm not going to sell it down into a 4 hour gap, which is less than like 10 points from that. So I would just rather it set up again and set up to go higher. 15-minute bullish CID.
Okay.
Now box off that 4 hour gap. Jason. Now you see. You see how that 15-minute CID go right into that 4 hour bullish gap?
Yeah.
Now you see, now that's when you just wait. Because right here is right here is accumulation. Right here is accumulation. Either we gonna push down to go higher, or we're gonna push higher to go lower. One or the other. But you need confirmation first. That's why it's steps to it. It's levels. Steps one, steps two, steps three. Because if it give you step one and it give you step two, you are likely to find a step three. If it don't come back to the CID line, a continuation of bullish or bearish move in that direction. And I understand a lot of people say, but boy, it gave points. But the problem you got is if you don't stick to your rules, you say, well, that's what happens because hey Rick, you can win one trade, you can win two trades, you can get a payout, but you want to be consistent. That's the key. Because let's just say, see, look, this is what happened. Let's just say you'd have won that trade and you'd have won all your money back. You never would have learned from your mistake. Then the next time you do the same thing over and over and over again. That's what I mean. Like even though price dropped down, beautiful. It went right into a bullish 4-hour gap. Now I need step 2, a 15-minute bullish CID. And hey, yo, Rick, looking at this, we could potentially have our bullish CID coming up in PM today. Which candle would be your right? Correct. Get a closure above there, then it's game time. Because now you got steps 1 and steps 2. 8 o'clock p.m. tonight. Give you a bullish play. You can look up to this gap for a target. Puff, puff, pass.
No, I was just choking. Okay.
Does that make sense, man?
Yeah, it make perfect sense. I mean, like I said, I think I was just confused on which side to take when I seen it, because I seen it, like I said, I seen PDH and then I seen the gap too. That's like I said, that's why I had both of these CIDs marked up because I didn't know which one I was gonna use. But
Yeah, it
then, I
gets
mean,
tricky.
like
That's
you
tricky.
said, the
It ain't
trade
tricky,
pay.
man. It
Yeah,
ain't
but I'm
tricky.
saying,
Follow the
what,
rules.
but right, that's what I'm saying. The trick is whichever time it hit the higher time frame. Last one it hit, it went into the 4-hour bullish side.
Right.
So that's the trick to that. You got to go off the one that it last hit,
Right.
the most recent one it hit. That's why I would have flipped it.
It ain't tricky. When you got rules and you got discipline, it ain't tricky. You just wait. Because look at that. That looked more bullish than bearish to me. Yo, Rick, okay. Go to your weekly. Let's see weekly. We're gonna use your chart since you live, man. Okay. Look at this weekly chart. Hey yo, right click and let's erase everything. We're gonna start brand new. Right click, remove no, go out, go to yeah, right there. Right click, remove drawings. Okay. Looking at this chart. Where is price more likely to go? If it is me, if I'm looking at 2 areas right now on NQ. I'm looking at this gap right here, and I'm looking at this high right here.
I think it want to go up because it gave me a fill. It ain't closed below this candle, this
What do you
previous
mean?
candle. That's telling me it want to go up.
Hey.
But
Nah.
like you said, I see this gap though.
Where's the money at, Rick? Right here, right here, and right here.
And also, you could see that it created a swing. See that swing high up there?
Swing high.
Mm-hmm.
That's key. That means we're coming down.
Could potentially.
Potentially, yes. So I'm looking at that swing as, and then only because of the liquidity below.
I open up that gap.
Right. Exactly. So
How many points away that is that anyway?
yeah, so that's
700.
Oh yeah, we can easily open up down there. I didn't see us gap down 500. It ain't shit.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
So
That
that's because I look at this more as liquidity than for now. If we're going up here, if that's the target, we need the fuel
We need some gas because we
here
done
and pick it
ran
up.
out. I feel like we running out of gas up top here. We done been playing in that
the
area for a little minute.
the candles are getting smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That means the fuel is going. Yeah, we're losing energy.
And then also, Rick, if we open up down, if Asia pushes down here, don't even wake up for New York AM session. Sleep in, because it's going to be trash. If Asian and them run all the way down here and take out these levels tonight, AM session is going to be trash. PM session is where the move is going to be at. Yeah, so yeah, box off this gap. Yep, box off that gap and put you a target right here for pretty high, all-time high. Let's go to the daily. Mark off your previous day high, previous day low. Puff puff pass. We smell it. Let us inhale it, man. Okay, Brian, man. Hey, Brian, turn the ceiling fan off, man. Come on, man.
Shut up, boy.
Brian got the goddamn fan on, man. You said, don't touch that goddamn air, man. Turn them goddamn fans on. We know how it go, man. We know how y'all do, man. Hey, yo, Rick, man. Who the hell gonna see this high yellow right here, man? Come on, man. That's why you missing stuff, man. That's why you missing it. Mr. Ron, look at it. He got that high yellow, man. That's why you can't see now, man.
Well, I can't see it.
Right.
Gold, man, gold.
Man, I have to be when I'm reading my chart, it's got to be right there.
Right there.
That's probably how you missing stuff. Yeah, you can't see.
Right, man. He on there trying to put all the rainbow on it, man. Nah, man.
The only thing you need to put in the rainbow is the fonts.
Right.
Everything else, you can change the font colors. Well, that's just how I do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
we going down, boy. There ain't no gaps.
Okay, so we got previous day high, previous day low. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour. Mark out the gap down here. What's left of it?
Yes.
See, this is why I don't like using this. And for me, I want to eye it. It's like you don't need that. You don't need that. You've been trading too long enough. You don't need no indicators to show you a gap.
And got
I'm so like, what you pointing to? I
That's
was just
BPR.
confused. You talking about them BPR? Yeah, my BPR indicators.
That's gaps. Same thing.
BP.
I'm
Special
taking
gaps.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't. Yeah. You graduated, man.
Man, leave that man alone, man. That man, like, I got mine on there. You damn if I take it off.
Yeah, that's what.
I ain't taking mine off.
Didn't me.
That's why
mine from across the room.
That's why when you drop your chart, man, nigga
Worry about that chart.
man. Shit, it's like
Well,
damn.
boy, when I send you my chart, I do try to clean it up a little bit, but I got
clean shit up.
I got
I got
it. Hey, that's why the way I'm teaching these teams, hey, simple, man. Hey, they see y'all charts, man. They looking like
I got dirty BPR. I got clean BPR.
Man.
Well, no, I don't have all of that, but
Worry about it.
See, look, these already filled. Man, you got nothing for nothing. That's filled.
Yeah, you probably need to go to your BPR and change.
You got the dirty on too.
Yeah, you got the dirty on. So
I like the dirty. Dirty work.
You can
This right here dirty. The one we just hit. That's a dirty one.
You got only clean.
You see it? It gave a move.
Delete old BPRs. That's what we need to do. Delete them old. There you go. Right. Delete the old joints. Hey, is this gap filled? Rick? Yeah, what I do is I just put a
I think it's a
horizontal
little bit something else, didn't I?
yeah,
Stretch it out a little
yeah,
bit. Stretch it. Oh
yeah,
yeah, just put some more though.
yeah, yeah. I just put what I put
Make it bigger. He
the
said make
rectangle.
stretch
Yeah,
it.
I put the
Stretch
rectangle
it.
there.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we gonna get your charts together, man. Hey, you ain't gonna miss no more shit, man. Hey, man, you ain't gonna have no more issues, man. No, rectangle,
No, go to
not the
rectangle over here in the airbrush, the brush
yeah,
over here on the left.
yeah, rectangle.
Rectangle. Draw you out a rectangle from there though. Yeah. There you go.
Right. See? Now you're cooking. Now,
That do
no.
look good.
Now, go back to it. Right click it. Right click. Settings. And put a 4-hour gap. That way you know what it is. Hey, yo, Brian.
Is
The
it a
kids came.
civvy or is it busy? You should. That's I have to know if it's a civvy or busy.
All I need to know is the gap. Hey, it's gonna bounce. It's gonna give me a bullet CID potentially, right there.
You're right, boy. Let me just be quiet. I'm going to the back.
Y'all be putting all that extra. We ain't talking no extra. We try to keep it simple. So okay, so Rick, looking at this chart, price came down to the 4-hour gap. Now, potentially, what are you looking for if you trade at Asia in London? What are you potentially looking for? A bullish move or bearish move?
If it hit this gap, I'm looking for a bullish move. I'm looking for a bullish
Hey
CID
Rick,
next.
hey Rick, remember, prior session tells you what the session should do next. What did prior session do?
Excuse me.
15-minute, Rick. So prior session came to that 4-hour gap. So that's step one. Now, what what are we looking for now?
CID closure above right here.
Correct. So you can do that and potentially potential CID. You see how now you have an understanding of what could happen in Asia session tonight.
It should get a CID. I mean, what the hell? I mean, that's right there.
Yeah, but the thing is, it got way above there and pushed right past it.
True.
But also go back to your 15-minute. If we flip bullish, where's the liquidity at?
You said if we flip bullish or bearish?
Bullish, where's the liquidity at?
If we going up, you talking about all of this gap up here?
Yep, that one and the one before below it.
There's one before
Right.
that. Yeah, that one right there.
Right. Do you, you're right. Do you see how in less than 10 minutes you done mark the chart up, and then you have a high probability if A and B happen tonight, where prices go?
Yeah. All right. My whole thing is, because that's what I used to do. I used to hold it to a 15-minute target, but I remember I think on that FOMC video that was like 6 hours, I just kept hearing Anthony saying going right back to the swing where price came from instead of holding it to a 15-minute target. Like say for
It's all,
instance,
it's all personal
huh?
preference. See,
To my low hanging fruit.
Yeah,
true.
just on yeah.
But also think about this: if that is your liquidity, where you said the market should go to, okay, if the market opens up tonight in Asian session, and the first macro gives you a closure above here, now you got step two. Now, the 650 give you a move and give you OTE, but it doesn't take out this. What are you thinking for the 750 macro?
That is gonna take it out.
Right. Right. See, this is how you think ahead of the game. You're not behind the 8 ball. Okay, so you got your NQ.
You're planning. You need to put that gap up there too. You're planning your trade. I have to plan.
Yeah, put that bearish gap on.
Yeah, I plotted it, and I'm like, okay, this happened.
Yeah, what's gonna happen, Rick? And shit gonna open up down here, somewhere down here at the bottom. And they done drop gap down here. And none of that shit come out. That's when you close the chart and say, "Ah, see your ass to the boy."
See, this right here, I don't know if you guys remember ICT saying when price breaks out of consolidation like that and it goes up, that's manipulation.
Also, Rick, when
Right.
you're done, give me a gam box from here to the low when you're done.
You said a game box from where? From here.
Here to here. We're 50. Yep. If we don't make it here,
we're extremely bearish. There you go.
We're extremely bearish.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's the first PDR discount. Minute premium.
Boy, like saying that ICT has taught us that if it don't make it to 50%, we're extremely bullish or bearish.
Right.
Depending on what direction we go.
Right. If we open up tonight and we start flushing and we don't get up here, okay. Like I say, turn the charts off, wake up and come back in the morning. But if we start pushing up here, this is a discount. And then we're looking at here, it can give you rejection. Here, if we get above here, pretty high as the target. Does that make sense, Rick?
Yeah.
Hey, your best friend gonna be the gap box, because that's gonna tell you premium discount. Hey, yo, Rick, when you're done with that, let's go to the YM. When you're done.
All right. You looked at gold. Yeah, I had a question about gold.
Oh yeah, go bullish.
All right, never mind. Because I was trying to see if this trade I was looking at was proper TFA.
We can look at it after we get done with the YM. And yes, got no problem. And do you? Oh yeah. MQ. The YM. Yep. Okay, let's go to higher time frame first. Let's go to the weekly. If you look at this chart, what do you see? Can you tell what high conviction prices going higher or lower?
I've been taking for what my auntie said about the swing high.
Yeah, but also look at it. That's been consolidating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What happened at the consolidation?
Manipulation.
Manipulation. You was waiting on me. My fault.
Okay, no, like I teach the teams too. Okay, look above. Is there a gap above? Mark out that one too. One above, one below.
It looked like it already came into that gap though.
No, but go hard right there. Okay, now let's go to daily. Let's do our previous day high, previous day low. Any gaps above or below on a daily that haven't been filled?
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Okay. Now let's go to the 4 hour. I wouldn't worry about that. I think now look at this 4 hour. You got the 4 hour gap below that we tapped into. Stretch that gap out lower.
Which one you talking about?
Give me one gap below and one gap above price. Throw a rectangle on that.
Stretch it out more. Hey,
Hey yo, Amir, you should be doing the same thing that he doing on your chart for tomorrow. That way you already ready for tomorrow morning.
Okay, yes, sir. What gap you see above?
And then a gap.
that's a big ass gap.
Talking about this?
Yeah.
That's a gap. That's a gap,
From
ain't
there
it?
to that wick. Right there.
Right.
It
Ray
just look
Johnson
funny.
saw that, man.
Yeah.
It just look
That's a
funny
little boy.
because
That's right.
I was gonna say it's that big old boy right there. It's throwing me out.
Ray Johnson saw that gap right there, man. I said, I know you fucking lying.
You saw that on Braille.
Right. Okay. Looking at price on the 15 minute, did it give you a 15 minute bullet CID? Because it came down to the 4 hour gap. Did it give you a 15 minute bullet CID? Friday. PM session? Not yet.
No. Potential CID up here right here.
Yep. So you all set up. What's next? Okay, let's go ES. Let's go
Grandma.
grandma. Let's go grandma. I put them back. Do you see how easy it is, man?
Mm-hmm. Is this? I mean, should I mark out this little sliver? Uh,
because you don't know how much liquidity is inside that sliver. That could be enough to send price down.
Yeah.
That took you what, less than 5 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the difference? You marking your charts up doing it this way than the way you've been doing it?
Most definitely.
Hey, yo, Rick, go back to the daily. When you look at that candle, what does it tell you?
This one, right? Shit. They look like you don't know what they want to do. Am I tripping or is that's a wick above and a wick below, right? I can't tell because of these lines. Let me see.
No, that's NQ. We on ES, man.
I'm tripping.
Uh, we ran a lot of lows on Friday. What? Your chart's ready. You ready for game, man? Anybody on here got any questions about the market this week? Any questions, concerns before we go somewhere else? Well, once, twice, sold. Okay. Hey, go to your gold chart and let's see a question.
I was trying to see if this was proper TFA. Let me see. Never mind. I just got my answer. I'm cool. I don't need to ask it.
Why were you thinking of TFA?
Because I'm looking more down. My TFA was going down. I was selling it. But looking right here on it, we tapped into a busy, so that just answered my question right there. I don't know why I'm selling it if we tapped into a 4-hour busy. Or was that after I had tapped?
You said yo TFA. What's different about yo TFA and TFA? What
I said my TFA?
Yeah.
My fault. I didn't mean it.
How are you remixing the dope Chicago style? How you remixing it?
Nah, that's why I said my fault. I ain't mean to say my TFA like it's mine.
It is because you said you go out. What was your higher time frame that you was going off of?
As I'm looking at it right here, I can't even tell you. Because they ain't tap into no 4-hour PD rate to give me a ship to go to the downside.
Hey yo, this week, Rick, I want you specifically every trade you get into, I want you to mark off the levels. If it hit a 4-hour level, check. 15-minute CID, check. 1 minute entry, check. You can't take a trade if it don't give you at least 2 or 3.
What time was this? 12:30.
It did. Yeah, because for it to be bearish, it got to go all the way down there. Look at the 15-minute. Because as your auntie would say, where is the highest up close candle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did it bring friends?
No,
Yeah. A whole bunch of follow.
See, and you probably just saw this kind of right here. Okay. Cool. That's the CID. I'm going short. But you ain't like the dude with the singing say, to the left, to the left. That's the highest candle.
That's why I just said when I just looked at it right now, I already just see I was wrong. I don't know what I was thinking.
You try to rush it. You try to rush it, man.
Mm.
Now, if you said 4-hour, 1 minute, you might have had an entry. Now go to the 1 minute and look in the macro and see if you got a sell down.
I said over here, that's why I took it.
I'm saying, you see, you remix shit now, boy.
No.
4-hour 1 minute. Where we started at?
FOMC, 4-hour, 1 minute.
It's FOMC.
Right, but the way he doing it.
No, man. You harboring bad habits.
No, I ain't.
No, man. Don't listen, boy, on that 4-hour 1 minute shit. It's been FOMC.
Hey, he talking that shit, but he showed up to that goddamn bounce Friday when he hit that 4 hour
Wait,
gap. 4
what
hour.
what I told your ass when you asked about it. I told you it was not based on F or on TFA. Yeah, I told your ass that. I said this is not TFA based. This is purely liquidity, my boy. See, nice try. I wasn't even. Hey, you pointed the shit out to me because I wasn't even looking for TFA. I was like, oh yeah,
right. Hey, all you want to see is a higher time frame, liquidity bounce.
Fresh
man.
liquidity, fresh.
Man, he in there like swimwear.
And I saw the macro too. It couldn't have gave me nothing better, man. It was 11 o'clock on the dot.
What's up? Any questions before we got here? Hey, good looking, Rick. I'm showing your screen.
Mm-hmm.
No questions? Okay. On that note.
Hold up. Y'all keep y'all head on the swivel now. It's gonna be a lot of goings on this week. Be nimble, be vigilant.
For your surroundings.
Follow your rules to the T.
Rules
what's gonna save you.